What's cracking, everybody? How you doing? Hope you're enjoying your Monday. It's Local Music Monday. You can follow along on all Disruption Network social media platforms, and it's going to be wrapped up into a nice little podcast that you can listen to at your leisure, at your discretion, at disruptionnetwork.net. Shout out to EJA Moving Services, the professional movers. When you're ready to move and relocate, hit up Eddie and his fine staff at 315-335-0516, EJAmoving.com. They'll pretty much move anything, anywhere, anytime. Let them break their backs instead of you breaking your back. Let them do all the work for you. You don't even have to do anything. All you have to do is point. You just you pack that up there and put that there, and they do all the work for you. They're a great, great service. 315-335-0516. Shout out to Joey's at 307. You want a delicious meal this week? Give them a call at 315-864-3527. They have delicious, delicious, delicious food. So make a reservation because they fill up really damn fast. Shout out to Utica Coffee, my attorney Dave Longaretta. Shout out to Billy the Liquor Guy. Under Too Long is a book that's out there and has decided to buy some sponsorship with me here at the D. And if you want a good book about undercover drug agents and bomb buying and just a bunch of different stuff. It's a lot of shady shit going on with that book, man. It's called Under Too Long. You can find it on Amazon.
It's actually also about a Thursday in Utica.
That's what I need to know.
It's a Thursday in Utica.
Yes, exactly. It's a great book.
That's what I want to know.
It's Under Too Long, and he suffered with some PTSDs and for being undercover for so long and whatnot. Also, shout out to Ballsy, too. Ballsy.com. Promo code members only for 15% discount. Get yourself some nut rub. Justin, I got to tell you, I was up at Woods Fest this week.
Yeah.
And what a great festival. It was a lot of fun, but it was hot.
Oh, yeah.
And I put some nut rub on my junk.
Yep.
Hygiene for your groin area, right?
Sure.
Deodorant for your balls.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And let me tell you, I did not chafe. I did not sweat down below. And at the end of the night, my dick still smelled great.
Yeah, exactly.
It did. It really, really did.
How many mosquito bites did you have?
I know. Actually, I got a ton of mosquito bites from this weekend.
How swollen were your balls with malaria?
I may not be the most interesting man in the world, but stay fresh, my friends.
That's it. I love it. Ballsy, great company, man. They actually reached out to me the other day and were like, hey, you guys are killing it right now. We're doing very, very well on the promo code. So if you go to ballsy.com, promo code members only, get yourself 15% discount. Men, it's not just for men, too. They have facial shampoos and all that other stuff, and there's a lot of different stuff, deodorant for your arms and stuff, but my personal favorite is the nut rub.
Yeah, please don't put nut rub into your coochie. It's not going to be good.
Some dude asked me for it. He was like,
you know this from experience, right?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, it's nut rub. It's not.
A dude asked me, he's like, do you got some more nut rub? And I'm like, I'm not giving you my nut rub. You're going to have to get your own nut rub. I don't want your nuts on my rub. But there's no way. There's no way that can happen.
Yeah, no.
So.
Nice.
We got the Seattle Suns in the house with us. Scott Henderson, Shane Stillman. What's up, fellas? Good to see you.
Thanks for having us.
Here in Utica.
This is going to be the first time we've had Scott on without talking about the Enchanted Forest.
I know. But a quiet summer, man.
I feel like we should start with that, though, just because. I mean, we can't. How do we not start with Enchanted Forest when you're here?
I know. I've only gone 4 times this summer.
Oh, my God. That's a travesty.
That's bullshit.
I can't believe it.
Whose fault is it? Is it your fault?
Yeah, we put a pool in. Put a pool in.
Does it come with a lazy river, that pool?
No, but it's got a couple of perks, though.
Oh, no.
Naked neighbors.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah.
That's what I hear. From what I hear. I'm going there afterwards. You don't know it yet. I'm heading there.
That tends to happen at the Hendersons once in a while. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, yeah. That house can get quite nutty. Quite nutty, but it's good to see you guys. You guys got a show coming up next week at Lucan's, but also this weekend, too, you guys are playing that benefit at the Lost Horizon, correct?
Yeah, with some old friends of ours, the Born Again Rebels are reuniting, and it's a benefit for Chuck Vassar, that unfortunately passed a couple of months ago. And it's going to be good to get with a bunch of old friends and play at the Lost Horizon again, and under kind of a bittersweet circumstance. But hopefully it'll be a packed house. So if you're out and about, doors open at 7 on the 14th. It'll be a fun show.
Yeah, it's cool to see the Rebels get back together. Played many shows with them back in the day.
Yeah, they're great guys. I've loved them for a long time. So it's really cool to be in a different place as a musician, playing with these guys, as opposed from, being a drummer before with them, playing with them. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
So how long Seattle Sun's been a thing? You've had the band for a while before Scott joined, correct?
Yeah, we started it about 3 years ago. had a lot of rehearsals under our belt, and then COVID hit. And then we ended up having a bass player change before COVID broke. And so we picked up Scotty in April, and it's been great. So he's a quick learner and awesome guy. So
Nobody better.
yeah,
Nope.
yeah, we're in good company. So yeah.
You do fit that role really good. I mean, first of all, I mean, you grew up in the 90s,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
know all the songs, and you
Yeah.
just kind of, it must have been an easy piece for you guys to fill having Scott come aboard.
Well, yeah, and really happily surprised because it's hard to find a really great bass player that has his shit together and
Well,
wants to
take
yeah.
it easy. Take
well,
it easy.
I mean,
I was just
I'd
gonna
it
say,
lightly.
I mean-
However, he good equipment and a valid driver's license and a job, means a lot. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, but having his shit together, that might be stretching.
Yeah.
somewhere along the line, it must be together a little bit. But anyhow, what's loose? I hope he's not expecting us to tighten up for him. So.
I feel bad for bass players, though. I mean, it's sound check for a bass player is like the easiest thing in the
Yeah,
world, but
you hit the
it's
A.
also very debilitating. You get that moment to yourself to just get up on stage, grab your bass, and get ready to just lurch into this big bass line. You hit one note, the sound guy goes, "Good,
Yep.
good."
Got
And
a
you're like,
signal. We're good.
Okay.
That happened Saturday.
Is that before or after you notice the big chunk of pork on the neck of your bass?
Oh wait, let's talk about
yeah,
let's
come
talk
on.
about some Scotty pranks.
Yeah, this is a good-
I have a list of them, but I'd like to hear this one.
Well,
This is a good one.
We're playing Saturday for a benefit. It was a pig roast, but no pig. Figured that one out. I don't know what happened with that.
Wow, that was a flop.
But they'd pulled pork, so they offered the band some food before we played. So the first guy got done playing acoustic, so it was our turn to do sound check. But I already had my pork and beans and bacon and pulled pork on the plate. I didn't want to get cold, so I did my one note, open A. Okay, you're good. So I sit on my cooler, and I'm eating the pulled pork, and all done. Okay, we can start playing. I'm like, oh, cool. So we start with Alive by Pearl Jam and a couple mistakes. And then, like, a few songs later, the power goes out. And so we had to stop the song because circuit breakers, things going on. And Jake Bunger, he goes, dude, what happened during Alive? And I told him, I'm freaking nervous, man. All these people, it's my second gig with you. He's like, oh, okay. What actually happened was I was playing, I looked down, and on B and F sharp was pulled pork on my band. I'm like, what the hell is this? So I'm trying to play, and I'm trying to get it off as I'm playing.
Oh my God.
So you got that breakdown during Live, bum, 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 and I'm going, and Jake's looking at me. I'm like, don't worry about it. It was all over the place, all over my bass.
Good, you deserve it.
Oh, God.
You do, because I can't even begin to tell you the pranks this son of a bitch used to pull on me
Oh
back
my
in the
God.
day.
I got you over the summer.
Yeah, you got me over the summer, and we're going to talk about that. But he used to, when like we would open up for each other, street rock or brass knuckle or whatever, or play with 9-ball. And I'd go to put my bass in, and like everything was detuned, or my amps would be turned all the way up, and then there'd be nobody else to blame but Scott. And I'd look around and he'd be like, ha ha ha. Yeah. But I will say this: at one time, at one gig though, I broke a string in the middle of the show, and he saved the day. He's like, here, just use my bass, And there's love. I think this is my brother right here.
Yeah.
We go back for 25, 30 years. This is my bro right here. So of course you got to roll with all the ball breaking that goes with it.
Yeah.
Just blow it off and be like, fucking Henderson. So now, he taught me a lot. So before I go on and make sure everything's all set, even if he's not in the house, I make sure everything's all set and all the levels are set and I'm in tune.
You always gotta
because
double
I've
check.
been detuned many times playing with Scott.
Oh my God, how funny that would be too. Because that's the one thing you never notice a bass player unless he's really out of tune.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Then you really notice a bass player.
I sat it one night. I brought my amp up, and they were playing Port Tim at Dick Smith's, and we're playing a song, and Justin's playing. He goes, "You in tune?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in tune." I checked my tuner. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in tune." He's like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sure." He goes, "Why don't you use my tuner to the song?" I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "Yeah, go ahead. I don't mind. Use my tuner." So song gets done, and I plug in. I hit the note. He goes, "Huh, you're in tune." I'm like, what the heck was that?
He was
I
drunk.
was really drunk, probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Everything sounds out of tune when you're drunk.
But it got me all paranoid. I'm like, uh-oh, who turned my knobs?
There's Z and Z with the door
Yeah, Z.
cracked open.
Just shows up.
Motherfucker.
Yep.
Hysterical, man.
The times.
But it looks like you guys are busy, though. It seems like you got a full schedule.
Yeah, we're getting there. We got 5 gigs this month, and 2 in October, 1 in September right now. But we're booking and making a name right now. It's basically we're just getting started after starting this thing about 3 years ago. I mean, we played about 3 weeks ago in Utica.
Yeah. Yep, at the dock.
At the dock.
That was your first gig?
The old
Yeah.
Castaways, yep. And then the other day at a private party in Auburn, there's about, 500-600 people there, though.
That's awesome.
It was good. And then, the shows coming up are good shows to get our name out there in a good, positive way, and just make it happen.
Awesome.
So we're at the beginning now. I mean, it should have happened a long time ago, but COVID's been a fucker. We all know it.
So
Speaking of COVID.
taking the name Seattle Suns is just Seattle-based bands that you guys are covering?
Well, there's a couple out of the box. We do STP. We do some Smashing Pumpkins. But we try to keep things connected to the bands that came from Seattle. So some Foo Fighters, with some Queens of the Stone Age because of the connection with them, Cricket Vultures and Grohl and whatnot. You know what I mean? So just kind of, of course, Alice and Nirvana and all that stuff, Pearl Jam, Mad Season. Just trying to do stuff that nobody does and do it right and do it justice, and miss all those singers that are gone, and it's a good thing.
Must suck playing with Kevin Dean, though, huh?
He's not, I guess he's been
tough.
playing.
I don't know how you guys can play with that guy.
It's so tough when your drummer is so good that you don't even know what to do with yourself.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Kevin's on point, man. He's
For sure.
a longtime friend. And,
Same.
And good.
Kid's a clock.
He is.
Yeah.
He's a clock.
He is.
He can't figure out how to turn on his camera because he was supposed to be on this podcast before. He couldn't figure that out. But he's a great dude. I love him.
Yeah.
I definitely do, man.
Yeah,
and what he does with the students and teaching drumming and everything, I mean, Kevin's just a top-notch individual.
Yeah, he's fantastic, man. Right. The only drummer I really want to play with after playing with him.
Yeah. And he's checking in right now. He's saying, "What's up, dudes?"
Is he? Right on.
We've got a bunch of people on Facebook, and if you are watching on Facebook, if you could do us a favor and click the share button. Unofficial sponsor Tim Moyers saying Cornhill 2022.
Yeah.
That's your band with
KORNHALL, capital K, capital L.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been a thing for a long time with you
my
and him,
God.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it. Four shirts and an OE double deuce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That's what the tour is going to be based on. Yeah.
Are you guys going to put this into action, or it's just all ball breaking?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'll see you guys.
I'm sure Gadritis is going to be a part of it. As some,
Well, he can't do anything without him.
Tim doesn't do anything without Matt.
No.
Yeah.
Of course not.
That'd be good.
Yeah, for sure.
So Matt, that's good. We're
Yeah.
off to a good start.
Yeah, we are. Doing great, man. Doing great.
Dave Moore's just saying you can tune a piano, but you can't tune a Henderson.
That sucked, Dave. That was bad.
Well, you spelled it Tuna too.
Yes.
Tuna.
And
Yeah.
also, shout out to May and also Uncle Groovy in the house. You guys.
Yes.
Thank you so
Nice.
much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Make sure you guys check out Seattle Suns if you're in the Utica area, happening next Thursday, the 19th
Yep.
at Lucan's.
Yep.
Saranac Thursday, kind of.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep. Then hopefully come back in November or December.
Yeah.
They're booking, so put it out there. So come on out, support us so we can get another show here, guys.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Girls.
please do.
Definitely.
Please do.
Well,
Come
Scott,
grunge out.
Scott has a little fan base.
Oh yeah.
He does.
It's as huge as Billy Fusillo, I heard.
Yeah.
It's mostly
It was funny because we were rehearsing one night and there's a band next door and Chucky Love shows up and the girl's like
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he's
How's
from
that guy?
Syracuse. He's I think he does
Big guy.
Yeah, big
Roughly
guy.
voice.
Yeah. Red's husband.
yells a lot.
Yeah.
Red's husband. He just
Yeah.
pretty much
Yeah,
knows
Red's
that.
husband, right?
Yeah.
He would
yeah.
look like me if I was out of shape.
Yeah. Kind of like the pictures in the beginning of your promo. You gotta get fixed.
Exactly.
You know.
Wow.
And he's so anyway he's there and he's like, oh, Kevin Dean's band's next door. She's they got a new bass player, and he's like, oh, who's that? She's I don't know, a guy from Utica, 9 Ball. He's like, don't even tell me Scott and Henderson, So he walks over and Shane goes, hey Scott, he's like, I know who this is.
Move out of my way.
Yeah, exactly that.
Get out of my way. I don't fucking know who it is.
We hug, we talk about the first show coming up. I'm like, yeah. He goes, have they met Sheila? I'm like, no. And he goes, none of you guys have met his wife yet? And they're like, no. And you're meeting her at the gig? I go, yeah. He goes, oh, boy.
We love you, Sheila.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
It was a good time. Yep.
Oh my God.
Lots of shots.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of shots. Yeah. It was Julie, Sheila, Deanna, and Wally.
Yeah.
That was the crew that came out.
And there's his fan base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they'll drive to Ithaca, they'll drive anywhere.
That's right.
He's
Yep.
got it right there.
Yep. It was good.
What happened in Old Forge at Dacres when you guys showed up that night? You weren't drinking.
Do we really got to tell this story?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Let's tell your story. Go ahead.
So Z's drinking, having a good time. You know,
I was
watching
wasted.
You guys.
I was completely freaking
like-
smashed.
Which happens at Dacres.
Yeah.
It happens. I mean, it's just what happens.
So I see him there, and I'm like, Z, come here. Hang on. You got to check out the girl coming out of the bathroom.
No. I got a girl I want you to meet.
Okay, whatever.
That's how it started. I got a girl I want you to meet.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
He goes, have I banged her? I'm like,
Because knowing our history together,
That is a
he would do
legitimate
that
question.
to me.
It's a legitimate
He would do that
question,
to
yeah,
me.
absolutely.
He would all of a sudden bring out an ex-girlfriend of mine or somebody that I did hook up with in the past because he's friends with a lot of them. So knowing him, ball breaking Scott,
you held the earring for a year on the one.
Here's the
you
last.
want to give it
still
back.
have him.
Hey, see, here's the last 5 girls you bagged. Here you go.
Right,
Yeah.
all lining
Have a nice
up,
night.
give him a high five all the way down, like they're in my starting lineup. Go ahead.
And I'm like, no, you haven't. He goes, is it an ex-girlfriend? I'm like, no. Is it someone that I can bang? I'm like, absolutely not. So
I'm impatient now.
Yeah.
Girl walks out, tall, beautiful girl, blonde hair. G goes, hey. I go, that's my daughter. Fuck you, Scott Henderson.
You asshole. You asshole.
Oh,
Like,
man.
here she is.
Yeah. He goes, that's the most asshole Scott Henderson thing you've ever known to me my entire life. He goes,
Oh, my God. Well,
And then I'm looking at her. I'm like, I watched you be conceived.
yeah, pretty much.
And here you are. You're an adult now.
yep.
The best part about that night for me was, like, you guys were getting ready to leave, and Sheila's trying to tell me the story. And she was a tad bit overserved. And so she's looking right at me. I mean, she is into this story, and Joe and I are just sitting there looking at her. Our mouths are gaping wide open because this is
Outside.
Yeah, this is Sheila. And I'm going, She's like, I'm going, and then she's like, and then Scott's like, come on, Sheila, we gotta go. Hey. Oh, she goes, I'm going. Joe, I look at Joey. He goes, you didn't understand the word she said, right? I go, nope. You didn't either? No. Okay. And we just walked in, never talked about it again. But it was the funniest shit. I'm like telling you right now.
She knew.
She knew exactly what the hell she was saying, too. I'm telling you right now. She knew. And I guarantee you, if I asked her right now, she'd be able to recite the story
Yeah.
the way that it was in her head.
And act like you didn't get that?
You didn't get that?
Yep.
Oh, my God. I was dying.
Good times.
Always a good time.
Oh, man.
Always a good time. Is this the only outfit you still playing with, Max?
Nope, this is it.
That's it. Seattle Suns, that's it.
Yeah, Scott and Sal went on and did their own thing with a country band or something, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you get sick of Max?
Max
Come on,
fired
be
you?
honest.
No,
He
no.
fired you, didn't he?
Huh?
He fired you, didn't he?
No,
He
you
did fire me.
You got sick
Yeah.
of playing with him, huh?
No, not at all.
You just rather be friends than be bandmates, huh?
No.
Max, listen, bro. I think it's better off if we're just friends and not bandmates.
What I think, what I
I'm you,
think-
you're me, but we're not us.
What I think is that Kelly got mad because the two of them got pretty close. You know, Max and
Well,
Scott
Max,
were getting a little close.
Kelly,
You know,
Kelly gets mad because, like, the last time we were at camp in Old Forge, every time I looked around, Max had a broom in his hand. He was cleaning. He was sweeping out the camp. And I'm like, oh, I know who cleans the house now. And Kelly's like, really?
oh,
I'm like, well, think about it. You guys have been here for 2 days, and someone's swept the camp twice, and it's been Max. That leads me to believe that when I go to your house and it's clean, Max is doing the cleaning. What else am I supposed to believe? Because you're at the fire with Sheila drinking, and Max is inside cleaning. Sorry. What would you think?
Yeah, same
Right?
thing.
Same thing.
No, I mean, he's so OCD.
Max
oh,
is all-
yeah.
Well, he may be the kind of guy that only cleans while camping.
Well, then she did.
That's
but
true.
then
There's
Oh,
such a
yeah.
thing.
I think those types of guys
Then
exist.
she-
I don't know any personally. but I
Right,
think
yeah,
they're-
me
I
either.
think they're-
Then she
you
put
know.
him to the test, though. She goes, where's the toilet brush for the upstairs toilet? And Max goes, and just grabbed the broom, started sweeping it.
He dunked it in the toilet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We make fun of Max because we can.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I don't
and I'll
know
do
Max.
it. I'll do it publicly.
Oh my
And
God!
he
If
knows it.
you ever get a chance to meet Max in your life, it's definitely worth it because he's probably been one of my best friends for a long, long, long time. And
You admit that?
yeah, I will absolutely. And but just the hardest working solo artist out there right
For
now.
real.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, literally does like 3 gigs in one day, 8 times a week.
Damn.
You
Yep.
know, he plays like 8 times a week. It's
Then goes home and
ridiculous.
records his original stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had Kelly convinced that one song, Summer Breeze, Makes Me Feel Fine,
Yeah.
that the next lyric was going through the Catskills of our mind. And she goes, no, it doesn't. And Max and I are like, yeah, it does. You know, the ups and downs, like the hills of the Catskills. She's like, oh, my God. I never knew that. I always thought it was chasms. And we're like, no. Catskills. We had her
But it's
convinced.
Jasmine though.
Oh my God, it's
Yep.
The
hysterical.
lyrics Jasmine though, right?
Chasms?
Going through the jasmine in my mind.
Chasms.
Chasms.
Yep.
Is it?
It's Catskills.
Jasmine.
Jasmine.
It's
Jasmine.
Why are you listening to me for lyrics? I'm the bass player. I thought it was Catskills.
Thank God for Shane, or I'd be googling it right
I'm
now.
not
You
sure
know?
about that.
Wait,
but
no.
I
Okay,
can't-
now
I
we got
don't
to
think
look it up.
Jasmines-
I really thought it was Catskills, though.
I,
I only know the typo negative version.
Just like, what's her name there? Cyrus, Miley Cyrus. I always thought that song was Rainbow, not Wrecking Ball.
Right here.
Wow.
Summer
Well,
breeze
yeah.
makes me feel fine.
Blowing through the
jazz
Catskills.
and rolling in my mind. Yeah.
Catskills.
Yeah. Shane, you got it. We're good. We're
Misheard
good.
lyrics.
See, you guys got it.
Can't listen to me. Bass player.
What about 9-ball? Do we expect another 9-ball show anywhere down the road, or is it just Dallas being a prick?
Dallas being a prick, and,
Yeah.
and Joe's got,
Joe's a shaman now.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
doing something. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Joe just opened his 450th Utica hemp store.
Yeah.
He runs them all himself.
Yes,
him
he's
and
there.
Chip, run
Him-
them all
him and his
themselves.
clone.
Well, Chip's got time because she's in jail for Facebook all the time.
Right,
so she can't do anything else right now, poor kid. Man.
So
Yeah.
that's pretty much on a hiatus then,
Yep.
if anything, right?
Yeah,
it's not like you
definitely.
guys broke up; you just kind of fizzled
No,
out.
we all had our other things going on. You know, Mike's got the Not Robots.
Great
going
band,
on.
by the way.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, my
man,
God.
I love that album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
great
Dallas
album.
is back to collecting comic books.
Mm-hmm. And playing video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Well, the funniest thing about Fratello's in Frankfurt, never would expect to see Dallas and Fratello's
I missed
at
him by
all.
1 minute.
You're like, yeah, you literally walked out. Your car went around the corner, and all of a sudden, this car pulls in, and Dallas gets out of the car going, "What are you doing in Frankfurt?" He's like, "I was working, and I just was on my way back, so I just stopped to get a bite to eat." I'm like, "We're playing, dude." He sat down, watched us for a little while. I'm like, "What are the chances of seeing
Yep.
Dallas freaking Frankfurt?" I'm
That's
like,
cool.
"Okay."
Yeah. He's a
It's
great.
good.
He doesn't want to play out though anymore. He was telling me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, last time. Well, the Chokeslam message group text every day. Every day.
Really?
So I talk to Dallas often, but he's
Yep.
just, he's comfortable.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing. So
Yeah. Wicked busy with his business.
yeah, very busy.
It's great.
I like seeing him doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Clifford saying Scotch Bendoverson. is that your alter email?
Yeah, I got renamed Scotch Henderson.
No, it's Scotch Bendoverson.
Bendoverson.
Yep, put
Yeah.
them both together. Yep.
I love it.
Yep. Don't want to be in the caboose on that train. You end up slapping acid you're not supposed to be slapping. Next thing you find out it's a felony.
Scotch.
Oh, my
I like
God.
that one. That's a
Don't
good
know
one.
nothing about that.
It kind of
Yep.
fits you perfect,
Oh,
man.
man.
Scotch Bendoverson.
Yep.
Scotch bend over some.
Leave it. Yep.
Shane, I got to tell you, man,
What's up?
one of my most favorite nights of my life is his bachelor party. Scotch's bachelor party.
I wish I wish I didn't miss that.
Oh
Yep.
my God, it was nuts. Well, I don't know where it started off, but
It was at
I
the
know where it
Risking
ended
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Huh?
Risking Legion, I think it started.
Is it?
We did the wrestling with the folding chairs.
Yeah. Somebody got slammed through Gabe's car, and
Yeah.
like there was a
Rob Comito.
yeah, and then his tire and his head ended up on somebody's random tire. and
Rob Pipper on his
Oh,
Jeep tire.
Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that happened too. But the highlight of the night for me was at that time I was working for K Rock. I was doing the morning show, and I had these strippers come in. and the strippers were from Teasers, and I was like, hey, we're gonna come down. I got my buddy's bachelor party. Like, yeah, come down. And I'm vibing with the one. I knew I'm gonna hook up with her. You get that look, right? Yeah. And so I'm talking about this girl the whole time at his stag party, right? And I'm hyping the guys up. I'm like, yeah, the girls are hot. You're gonna love it. We're going to Teasers. We're gonna see some titties. It's gonna be fun. And, oh my God, right? So we get there, and all of a sudden, the door opens, and we come walking in. And now the girl that I'm going to hook up with, she comes running over. She's topless, right? Comes running over. Oh, my God. So she runs past me and over to Gabe, who's our buddy, my guitar player in Street Rock Mafia, right? Not at the time, but then. And he's like, it's my fucking cousin.
She's hugging him. She's hugging him. He goes, it's my cousin.
It's my cousin. He's freaking out, right? He sat at the bar all miserable the rest of the night, just sitting there miserable.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was great. That was so funny. Manny kept on telling me, he was like, how sick to my stomach I am knowing that you're going to come my cousin tonight. Do you know how sick I got to get out of here?
Yeah, what's he doing now?
He's taking a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
He's a great photographer.
Yep.
He's killing it. He's got is it Mohawk Valley Through the Lens?
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's on Instagram. It's blowing up pretty hard. He's doing very well with it, too.
Cool. Nice.
Jason Clifford saying, drive a train.
Dracula Jones.
A little Jack. Wow, you guys should play with Jack Jones. Have you yet?
No.
Nope. That would be a great double bill.
It'd be fun to play with Jeff.
Yeah, rock and roll, man. We saw them back June 11th at Funkin' Waffles.
How was it?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I was so psyched. Loud. They finally released all their music on the digital platforms.
Yep.
So you can hear them on Spotify. It's been heavy on my playlist, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Christmas when a band does that though, and they don't have anything on like the digital platform, and then all of a sudden they're like going to put everything on. You're just waiting. Yeah. It's like Christmas. It's almost like being at a record store. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Waiting outside, same
right
thing.
On.
I guess
Right.
But for the new generation.
Mm-hmm.
But
definitely awesome.
Yes, good shit, man.
Yep.
Jack Jones would have ruled the world if they kept it
this
together.
technology now.
Yeah.
Back then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. For sure. And they were so far ahead of their time, too. They were grunge before the grunge was tagged. And you'd
Great
go to
songwriting,
a
man.
Jack Jones show back in the day. I mean, you couldn't move.
The light show, too. They would always start off, Mm-hmm. It was great. You were a little wee lad at that time. But
What year?
90, 89 to 92, 90,
a little
93.
longer than that. But,
10 or 11.
Around that.
It was like 10 or 11.
Yeah. I was like sneaking out of the house to go see them.
Yeah.
So then they were awesome, man. They're a great band. Still are. They really are still great.
Yep.
When we were in the band with Rob Pipparata, we'd rehearse in his basement, and it was a Friday night. We get done, and it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock. We're gonna head out because that's time you got to go out to see the bands play, and we're kids. And his mom's like, "Robert, where are you going?" And Rob's like, "Going out." Going out? Only freaks go out at 11 o'clock, Robert.
Those were the days.
Yep, those were the days.
That's
when you could actually go out at 11 and say, "Oh man, I'm ready to go home."
Well, it's shifted. Justin and I talk about this all the time nowadays. It's shifted. Now you're done. You're home by 11 o'clock.
I would love 8 to 11 gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very rare now that you said it's changed a little bit, right? That you have to play all the way till 2. Has it changed, or is it still the?
Well, it's hit or miss because the summertime I won't know exactly until winter because in the summertime you get a lot of earlier gigs anyway, whether it be private parties or Celtic Harp is filling in basically for Saranac this year, doing all their shows 5:30 to 8:30, just like Saranac does, and then the rest of the street does everything after, right? Which is cool. So my gig on Thursdays 5:30 to 8:30, perfect.
Yeah.
Guess what I'm doing after? Not going down the street. I'm gonna go home.
Yeah.
By the time it'll be 10 o'clock, and I'll crawl right in bed and go to sleep. I'll sleep like a baby. You know what I mean?
Ours is like 9:30 to 1 on Thursday.
Yeah.
So, it's the late
but
one.
that's late. I mean, you know what I mean?
That's a late.
You really
that's late. That's late.
It's so funny how your body reacts even after a year of being used to going to bed early and then having to start the whole band thing again, and you're going till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and people don't realize that like you guys all get to go home at 2 o'clock when the bar closes. Right. We still have to pack up our gear, and by the time we get out of there, it's an hour and a half after you've already been to bed. So
this guy Saturday, we show up to the gig. He's got the merch table all set up. He's got the things all set up. He bought tents to put up.
Sick.
He's got his van there and a truck. Shane, how'd you get 2 vehicles?
You do what you got to do, right? See,
A singer with a drummer's
do what you gotta
mentality.
do,
Yeah,
man.
right.
Yep.
well, that I can't. You can't always get the drummer out of you. You know what I mean? It's like so you're always moving stuff.
Right.
So it's like, and you know.
Built a drum riser for Kevin because in Kevin's rider, he's got to have the drum riser.
Well, I had the drum riser for a while. I mean, I put a new top on it, but you know, I built something one day and I cut the top off it, and I was like, well, someday I'll need it again.
So what?
Yeah.
It was
what's the
Saturday.
so what the moral of the story is that lead singers should probably do work, right?
Well, it's just I guess just said a singer with a drummer's mentality though.
That's it.
Yeah.
This goes out to you, Tim Moyer.
I used to, we used to text Max. We'd be playing Celtic Harp or something, and I'm like, Max, you can come around the corner. Everything's set up.
Come around the corner.
You can come around the corner now, Max. It's all set up. We're good to go.
Oh my God, that's hysterical. Shane, what other bands were you drumming with back in the day? I remember Stone Soul Foundation.
Well, Stone Soul was when I really started a band that I really focused on when we put it together. You know?
Kick-ass band too, by the way. Power trio.
Thank you.
Doing a bunch of Sabbath, but you had your own songs too, and
cool.
there was a lot of good substance there.
Yeah, we were together about 14 years.
Yeah.
Did some stuff in Utica. It was sparse, but we did a lot of stuff in independent rock band. You know, never taking money home from any shows, but playing original music. So there wasn't a lot of money for playing shows. You know, but just doing it. It's great.
You still have the Full Metal Hippie stickers?
Yeah.
Do you? I want one.
Dude, you know, I'll
Metal
get some
Hippie.
printed up.
So awesome.
Yeah, Full Metal Hippie. It's that was a web zine that a dude started, and then he saw Stone Soul, and he's like, "Oh, you guys are just like what I was thinking of, like with my whole idea with my magazine or his web zine, you know." So we were like, "Wow, Full Metal Hippie. That's pretty cool."
Yeah.
So we just kind of adapted it. Now it's. I think it's just wide open.
It's a thing.
I don't think he has it anymore, but it's just a cool sticker and shirt and thing. Just, you know.
The first time I heard it was because of you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
The whole time. Yeah, that's those cool little stickers. If you have some though, don't let them all printed off and just on my case, but
No.
okay.
I do have. I have boxes. Believe me, I have boxes of shit from that band. I think we just ordered 1,000 CDs, and then then they showed up, and then we ended things.
Kind of like Nine Ball.
I mean, it's like I have so many.
like every band I've ever
We
been
got
in.
the CDs. Yes, guys, we got the CD. I'm leaving the band.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No, I mean, it was just.
Our second CD, Ken Delaney did that. Hey guys, after the CD release party on Saturday, I'm moving to North Carolina. Okay.
Well, after they put a gun to his head and almost robbed him and stuff.
Every birthday, I put that picture
You're
up.
such an asshole.
Oh my God.
You are such an asshole for that. And I'm glad you brought that up. You're a dick. Yes, the guy gets a gun pointed to his head. He gets robbed at gunpoint, and then Scott thinks it's funny to share it on his birthday every year. Because there's like surveillance footage of it.
Yep.
You know, the next time he does it too, there's gonna be like people like in the comments, you know, going, "Dude, that's fucked up, man."
Oh yeah.
He gets it all the time.
Yep.
Because it is. You're an asshole.
He'll send me an email or a text message like, "Really, dude? Every year you got to do this?" I'm like, "Yeah." What
Yeah,
do
I'm
you
sure he
mean?
wants to be reminded of
Yep.
it. Yeah.
He said the gun was very cold on the temple, and
What, you got in depth?
oh yeah, we talked about it because he went back to work the next day.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and we're like, "What the hell's going on?" He's like, "Yeah, how'd it go?" My guys walked in, like, "Hey fellas, what's going on?" Next thing you hear, right to his temples.
Oh my
And we're
God.
like, "Oh my God, what'd that feel like?" He goes, "It was cold." So, and there's some code he's got to put in for the register, like 8 or 9 digits long. And they're like, "Come on, open the register, open the register." He goes, "I'm trying to, guys. You got a gun to my head. If you take it down, I can kind of concentrate." "Oh, our bad. Sorry."
Oh, really?
Really? Yeah.
So courteous degenerates then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
Well,
wonderful.
they didn't want to kill anybody. They just wanted the money.
Just wanted the money, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, you're an asshole, though.
Oh my God.
Every year.
Yeah, every year.
When's his birthday?
Oh, it's coming up.
It's coming up. Okay.
August 14th.
Oh,
Oh my God. Yeah, I think so.
it's this weekend.
You better get it ready.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, memories. Facebook memories
Memories.
pops
Oh,
right
sure,
up.
yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Yep. It should be coming up.
Dear
Check it out.
Lord.
It's not easy being Scott Henderson's
Oh, my
friend.
God.
I speak from
For
experience.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Shane, you'll get to.
I'm taking footnotes.
Yeah, take
Yeah.
footnotes.
Taking footnotes.
Well,
Just keep your distance. That's all. That's
I get it.
Yep.
I'm learning.
yeah.
They've seen Common Collective, Scott. They haven't seen nothing else yet.
They haven't seen it yet. No.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No.
Now he's questioning his
He's
decision
holding
here.
back.
Yeah.
Shane's questioning his decision here. Like, oh shit.
I said he had his shit together, right?
Yeah. Who was it? Jake Bunger knows. Remember Melissa Walker?
Yeah.
And she knows Jake and everything. I think from Rattle Basket and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think one of her comments was like, "Oh my God, Scott Henderson, good luck with that." And Jake's like, "Dude, what does she mean?" I'm like, "I don't know."
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
the first time they meet Sheila, too, they're just at the end of the gig and they're just standing there going,
Oh, we did meet her. We
Yeah.
did meet her after
Yep.
that. We met her in Ithaca.
Yep.
Dude, she was dancing on every bar. Every table. She was doing cartwheels on the pool table. She had a skirt on.
Yeah. That was before the show.
I mean, that was before the show.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When I actually watched them conceive their daughter, pretty much did. You know?
On stage.
Well, it was in a bar.
might as well have been, yeah.
Confetti's in her home.
We are off the rails here on local music.
Oh, yeah.
Monday. I freaking love it.
There's nothing wrong with that either, I'm telling you right now.
Oh man.
You knew it was going to go in this direction, Justin.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I did.
What was she drinking beer and said, "I'm ovulating"? Bent over the bar for you.
More or less.
Looked at her watch.
More or
Yeah,
less. I don't
pretty much.
think they had an idea on the cycle. They just, at that point in time, they didn't
Stick
care.
it in, I'm ovulating.
I can't, honey. I'm playing. I don't care. You can't play and fuck at the same time.
Use the pickled sausage. I don't care.
Put on the Wookiee mask and fuck me.
Just don't talk. I'm so dead.
You deserve it.
Man.
Are you gonna play with the bass, the Rebel bass?
Nope.
The Millennium Falcon? No, you haven't brought that to the table yet?
Millennium Falcon.
No Rebel Base, no masks.
No masks, none of that. What, they told you? Is
Only
that
on
like
Halloween, probably.
wow. They
Yep.
came with you with rules,
Yep.
huh?
This is grunge. Doc Martens, flannel. We're not Slipknot. We're not so-and-so.
Okay.
No offense.
Huh?
Okay.
Well,
all right, cool.
we love to wear our masks too. Believe me,
Yep.
you know.
Yeah, but it's just not the.
Does it fit the format?
Yeah, this band's not about having fun. It's about playing grunge.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yes, not about having fun.
It's grunge music. You're supposed to be depressed and pissed off at your parents.
Play your bass and stare at the floor.
Make sure your bass is at your knees.
Oh my God, I know.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Yep.
God.
I could never do it like that. Who's that one? We went and saw the band years ago. Dorothy. They opened up for In This Moment, like a blues rock band. The bass player had the bass like at his shins.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
But, like, you know what's funny is that, like, all you, like, to do is just keep it at a normal thing. But what they would do is they would stand up, like they'd have it down to their ankles, and they play the whole show bent over like this.
Yep.
And it's like, why do that? Why not just bring the bass up and
Yeah.
then you can move around? I mean, that's got to be so uncomfortable. And on
Wicked
top
low.
of that, when you're headbanging and shit,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Crazy.
I haven't
Yep.
been able to be in a grunge band for about 10 to 15 years now since I lost all my hair because it's not cool. You know what I mean? It's not cool to be in a grunge band unless you're in a live tribute band. I could do that or REM.
Or
There you
Smashing
go.
Pumpkins.
Or
Yeah.
Smashing Pumpkins, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I
it's-
hate Smashing Pumpkins and I hate REM.
Probably wouldn't work then.
Yeah, no,
That
it would
probably
work.
might not work.
No.
It took these guys a couple months for me to learn a Smashing Pumpkins song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, the internal ball break. Was never a big fan of them. So
No.
Same.
it took me a while.
Yeah, I couldn't. I mean, I like.
But
I
they
like
liked
the
it.
songs.
We played the songs. People love them.
Yeah, I like the
One
songs,
of those
but
things,
I
man,
never
you know?
liked his voice. You know what I mean? That was always my thing. And REM, I just can't fucking stand.
Would you?
Like it's like they're right up there with Nickelback with me. I can't do it. No.
Right with you there, pal. The other thing about Scott, you can see Scott at supporting a lot of music. We break his balls and say what an
yeah.
asshole he is, but on the other side of the coin, he's also out there pretty much every weekend supporting all the other
Yeah.
bands.
Him and
So-
Sheila came to Fratello's for 10 minutes to watch us. It was great.
Yep. That's all I could handle.
How about that one? I threw it right in there, right in the
You
strike zone.
tossed it right to him.
And that bass player's got so many strings, just confusing me.
He can sing though.
Yeah.
He can
Yeah.
definitely sing.
Yep, he said he'd rip off one of the strings for me so I could play a song.
He did.
Nah, we're good, man.
You got too many strings.
Yeah, way too many strings.
Oh my God. You don't want to play one of Andy Jordan's basses then.
Holy cow, yeah. Yep.
Who are you out there checking out these days?
Checking out these guys. Anybody who's playing now, especially with, you know.
Yeah.
We'll just go, try to get out. Isaac French, we checked out a couple times. Holy cow.
Oh, I love Isaac.
He's so good.
I was just hanging with him at
Oh,
Woods Fest this
man.
week. We had a great time together.
Yep.
I mean, he's no Rainbow, but I mean, you know.
No.
Get there someday.
Yeah, he played Hotel Utica a couple months back, and Finale and Maggie, we all went, and there wasn't many people there. Sean was supposed to play, but he had to cancel for some reason or something, sick or babysitting or something, not sure. But Isaac filled in for him.
Yeah.
And like, man, there's like 5 people here. Just play your originals.
Yeah.
He's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Let's hear your own stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I was talking to him this week, and he needs to get a band behind him.
He really
And
does.
But
and I'm-
finding the right players, though,
Yep.
that was the conversation we had.
Yeah, he's on a roll though with that with Spotify. He's got like how many listens or whatever.
he's killing it.
And his just
Like
ridiculous.
400,000?
Like
Is that-
400,000, 500,000 listeners. Yeah, I mean it's just
That's a
it's
lot.
Yeah.
the kid is super talented.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Fun dude, too. I want to say what's up to my friend Helen out there in Chicago. She's checking in. Thank you so much for checking in. Dave Borges also saying Scott loves Getty. Is that you? Is that true?
Yeah,
You don't like Geddy Lee?
No.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Even his
I know.
playing, besides his voice, you don't like his playing?
No.
The guy's a
Oh,
virtuoso.
God.
Yeah, but I mean, I think I broke Dave Borges' heart when I told him I wasn't a Rush fan.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite thing, Getty story quick. If the bass player from Yes dies, who do you get to replace him if you're going to play the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Geddy Lee. It's the only other bass player you could possibly get to replace
Squire, right?
Squire, yeah,
Yep.
or Squire, because he had just passed away or whatever. So they did the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing, and Geddy Lee filled in. It's awesome if you ever get a chance to go watch it.
Oh, I got to check that
Yeah,
out.
it's really cool. They do roundabout. He does the whole thing without a pick. He's doing it with just his finger. You know, that whole thing. I'm like going, oh my God. Righteous.
Yeah.
Not a Geddy Lee fan. I'm surprised.
I know.
Huh.
I'll take Nikki Sixx over him any day. Sorry, Borgia.
Not a Geddy Lee bass player fan or a Geddy Lee keyboard player fan.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
So like, if Tom Sawyer comes on the radio, like
Switch it.
you're not doing the air drums like
No,
everybody
if it
does.
goes Rush, Boston, that comes on, I switch.
Boston too.
Yeah. Wow. I know. I got shitty taste in music, man.
It's probably a lot easier to talk about the ones you don't like than the ones you do like because it's probably
Yeah, because
a
you like
smaller list,
I
right?
like a lot of
You
different
like a
stuff.
lot of
Yeah.
different stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Just, I mean, there's a couple bands just don't do it for me.
Yeah.
But I'll
hear
listen.
you.
I'll listen to the folklore by Taylor Swift all day.
Oh, yeah.
I love that album.
Okay.
Stupid as that sounds, but it's good. Good songwriting right there.
Shane, what are you listening to these days? You got anything you can put on our radar? Any new bands?
You know, honestly, I'll tell you straight up. I listen to our set list constantly because I'm busy at work a lot. I'm a contractor. So Spotify to me, I turn it on and it's just grunge stuff playing all the time, just so I can stay up on everything that we have to do because we don't have a lot of rehearsal time.
Right.
So I just am the kind of guy that's like, I just repeatedly just pound it into my head. So when I'm really listening, that's what it is. And then when it goes off of that and it goes off into some distant like things that are on those channels, I'm just listening to whatever comes up. And there's some new stuff. I'm not really paying a lot of attention to this stuff. I've just been, you know, I don't have a lot of time to be listening to music anymore. I did when I was young and everything, but it's like life is such a fast pace and so busy anymore.
You're focused.
Yeah, I am focused. You know, I got a lot of shit going on in my life. You know.
Is this the only band you're doing too?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I've always been a one band guy. Once, you know, as a young athlete, was being on sports teams, you know, and you know, giving it all for the team. You know, that's why I love being in a band because it's a team effort. You know.
Yeah.
I do focus on one project, and I like to stay sharp on it, you know. So that's kind of where I'm at with it, you know. I get out and see bands when I can, but usually I'm seeing bands when I'm playing. That's the way it's always been, you know. You know what I mean? That's the way it always is. And you know, but I'm looking forward to getting out and seeing some concerts and getting out to start seeing stuff. Hopefully things will stay open and new bands that are coming up will be able to get out and see. But I'm not really focused on anything other than like what we're doing right now. You know, just trying to stay sharp on it because we're just starting. Like I was saying, we're in the starting point. You know.
It's super important to go out and support the other locals, though.
He wants to see a Mastodon Clutch double bill. Is what
Well,
he
I do
wants to
love
see.
I do love Clutch. You know,
love
I'm
Clutch,
a big
too.
Clutch fan. I mean, definitely not a jam band fan. Never could morph into it.
You got to tell him the
Tried,
Alice in
you know.
Chains story. You got to tell that story. It's great.
This is kind of fun. This is a good story.
It is funny.
I was down in Madison Square Garden, their first gig out with their new frontman, you know. And, of course, being from Auburn, you know, Man-O-War
Yep.
is the big claim to fame as far as rock and roll and metal go, or if so-called metal, I guess. But walking into the Madison Square Garden, and then the stairs in front of me, there's a guy walking in, bright white, Man-O-War across his back. And I'm like, you know, that's pretty, you know, not seen that often, really, in America, I guess. So go through the show. I'm on the floor. I see the guy, you know, with his bag to me, Man-O-War, just screaming out, you know. At the end of the show, Alice in Chains locks hands up at the front of the stage, and a couple of them say their little piece. And as they're walking off, the drummer makes an effort to get the microphone and point out and say, "Dude with the Man-O-War shirt, that's dedication, brother." And I'm standing there, and I'm like, I've been spotting this dude all the whole night through that whole show, and it was Deftones, Mastodon. It seemed like everywhere I went, the dude was there, you know?
Yeah.
And then he said that, and I was like, that dude made an effort to get that microphone so he could say that. I was like, what are the chances, Man-O-War? It was just funny, you know?
That's great.
But
For
it
the
was,
drummer to realize, and like, I got to call that guy out at the end of the show.
Right? At Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a moment of.
Remember
guess.
Man-O-War at Coleman's?
I don't remember it at Coleman's, but of
Your
course I remember the
Yeah.
album.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big
were
big
so
band,
loud.
especially in upstate New York.
Yep.
Huge. Being from Auburn and all that. What did you think of the Alice in Chains show with William Duvall?
You know, I thought he was great.
I think he's
Yeah,
fantastic.
I think he's great, too.
Great.
I
mean,
think he's great.
Yeah, it was great. It was fantastic. I was like pleasantly surprised because
Yeah.
you know,
What I enjoyed about it is he's a front man. You know, instead of just standing there. You know, because you imagine Lane Staley would be sitting there
Right.
all heroined out, forgetting lyrics
Yeah.
and just staring.
The thing I like about him, too, is he doesn't try to sound like Lane.
He doesn't.
You know what I mean? He
Right.
does his own thing.
Maybe at first he did.
Maybe, but not now. I mean,
Yeah.
the last time I heard him, you know, on YouTube and stuff, because I love Alice in Chains, so I'm just like, you know, all about it. So, but last time I watched it, you know, he was kind of doing his own thing, and great frontman, like you said, and it's, you know, blows you away. Really, I couldn't imagine seeing it live.
yeah. I mean, maybe you can step up. You know, doors open and you know, doors closed, doors open. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell you, we're super happy having Scott now because he has a backup voice. You know, and he's a great bassist, so we're making him sing.
Put
but
a mic in front
he
of you?
can,
Oh,
honestly,
yeah.
we're
You
making
sure
him
you want to
go.
do that?
We are doing it.
Yeah.
We are doing
Oh,
it.
man.
How
we
about
are
that?
doing it. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man, we needed
So wait,
we
do you do
needed that
sound
higher
effects? Is that
back.
what you
We
do?
needed that higher vocal for some of the stuff, and the Alice stuff certainly. You know, we were those harmonies are so important. So
We had that show in Nine Ball back in the Palace Theater. We did Halloween shows. We did the Alice in Chains. The whole set we did Alice
yeah.
in Chains. Remember that?
Yeah.
So Joe and I worked on backup. So we're learning one of the Alice in Chains songs, and they're doing it. I'm like, let me just do a little backup, just see what these guys say. And Kevin stops. He goes, "The hell was that? What are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, I can kind of do backup." So I get a microphone.
yeah.
Now Shane just directed me, point to the mic, sing this, sing that. So now there's like different songs I got little parts in.
Yeah,
Just
we're
make
getting
sure you mute it in between songs, though.
Well, that's a given.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Here we go. Scott Henderson. Okay, so fast forward now 3 or 4 months. He's gonna have a writer. He's got to have his own dressing room.
What do you mean 3 or 4 months?
Okay, 3 or 4 days from now.
Yeah.
Dude, his whole dressing room was all I saw was Speedos hanging out. So I don't know. I don't know what the.
Yeah.
He has to have his own water
Speedos
slide
and
from the
combat
stage to the
boots.
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah.
Water slide from the stage to the floor.
Yeah, they wanted me to do a sound check on the mic at practice one day, so I did the Richard Cheese version of King Diamond. You're like, Grandma, welcome home. You have been gone for so long. And Jake goes, fucking King Diamond? I go, yep. He's dying. Like, what is going on? Yep.
Richard Cheese.
Yep.
Oh God.
He's great. Lounge Against the Machine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some
Yep.
funny shit.
That was
man.
so funny. Oh my God. The whole record was
Yeah.
great.
This one goes out to all the ladies.
So this weekend, you guys got the benefit. Plug that again really quick,
Yep.
because I think it's important.
That's Saturday night. Doors open at 7. Chris Weichman, I believe, is opening the show, and then Kilter's playing.
Kilter, yeah.
It's cool.
Oh, there's another band on the. I hate to forget
Tommy's
anybody,
other
but-
band too, right? Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy Matkowski's other band.
And then Heather Jones is also playing.
Is she?
Yeah.
Is Heather going to be?
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
First time I met Heather, she bit me.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Doesn't surprise me.
She sunk her teeth in. I was like, what the fuck?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting introduction.
That was interesting. So anyhow, yeah, we're on 9:15 to 10:15 that night.
Cool.
And the Born Again Rebels reuniting and paying our respect to Chuck Vassar, who we recently lost as a brother to a lot of other brothers and sisters. So, yeah, looking forward to that. And then the 18th, Wednesday night, 6 to 9, we're at the rooftop of the parking garage in Auburn. From
cool.
6 to 9. So that'll be pretty badass. That'll be a fun show.
That's going to
The
be great.
rooftop of the parking garage.
Yeah, they started having bands up there this year.
So it's a parking garage.
Yeah, and it's open, top's open.
Food vendors,
so
things
cool.
like that.
Vendors
It's
and
an interesting idea.
Yeah, so we're really pushing to get 1,000 people up on that roof. So if anybody's out there listening from that area, go check it out. We're going to put on a big rock and roll show up on the roof.
Very cool.
So, and then the 19th, here in Utica at Lucan's. And then
29th at Al's
that's
Whiskey.
right, 29th at Awful
Sunday
Al's.
night.
Sunday night, 10
Yeah.
to 1.
Yep.
And then booking in September and October right now.
Right on.
Halloween show at Al's.
Yep. The 30th. Yep.
Yep.
If anybody's interested in booking the band, how they get in touch?
SeattleSuns.live. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, of course. But SeattleSuns.live has our EPK and all our info. You can listen to our demo on there. You can see video stuff. Got to update some things, but we're getting fresh material now, so we can start getting things out there. Got nice merch to sell. So if anybody's looking for that stuff, yeah, just go to SeattleSuns.live and help us out.
Scott, it must be refreshing to actually play with somebody who's driven and actually gets work done.
Unreal.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
It's good. Just like it's always been.
You just
We were so lazy in 9 ball.
You
We
just
were
show
so
up and
lazy
play.
in 9. Yep. Yeah.
But my man over here, Jesus Christ, he's doing all the work for you.
Right.
Drove 2 vehicles to the show Saturday.
It was easy for me.
Listen,
I live right down the street.
All
Come
I can
on.
picture is Shane like fucking driving a vehicle to the gig, then running.
Yeah.
Like full sprint back to his house, getting in the other truck.
That is what I did. That is what I did. I just went, it wasn't a big deal.
That's awesome.
It was hot out, so we went and bought 4 tents to put up. True story.
Well, the tent thing, I mean,
So
yeah, there wasn't tents. The tent wasn't set up where I wanted it to be for us to set up how I wanted to face the crowd,
Yeah.
So when I saw that, what are you going to do? You know what I mean?
Adapt and overcome. That's
Adapt
what
and
happened.
overcome. I needed the tents. I have the tents. We can go set up a really nice stage wherever we want to go. I even got a van with inverter power. Go play parking lots. It's just fun to. Ever since the Stone Soul days, we used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
Go to
Play parking
festivals.
lots,
show up to a Buffalo
Just-
Bills home game in the parking lot.
Set up in parking lots, bust out and play just to get fan base. But
Yeah.
it's fun as hell to just make your own gig and go do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because unexpected band setting up in a field where you're not, it's fun.
Buffalo Bills game, like a
Shit.
tailgate party. That would be great. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. You want to
know
go
what
up with us?
I'll do it.
Yeah,
That'd
come
be
up
great.
with us.
Wouldn't that
dude.
be
It'd fun.
awesome?
That'd be awesome. I mean, and plus you could do like tour T-shirts and
Yeah.
just like put, Seattle Suns live at Buffalo Bills Stadium. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
you just put that. You got the whole thing, and it's like just do a stadium tour, but just play the parking lots. It'd be great.
It's right up
Mike
your alley.
St. Lucia does that great with the bomb. He'll every summer puts out T-shirts with all their dates on the back.
Yes,
Like,
yep.
it's brilliant, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Very good.
Yeah.
easy to do.
Yeah.
sure.
Just
Just got to have the gigs.
yeah. So anyhow, that's
Yep.
You
that's
guys are definitely going to have the gigs. Just even hanging out with Shane for the last hour, you can tell things are getting
Oh,
done
yeah.
with this
Oh,
band.
yeah.
This guy's.
Well, it's like, hey, man, times of wasting.
Yeah.
We've
Yep.
all been rock and rolling for a long time. None of
yeah.
us are new at it. You know what I mean? It's like all those grunge guys are in their 50s. I'm in my 50s. Everybody's in their 50s that really knows how to do it because we're a dying breed.
Oh, for sure.
Guys that want to lug gear and a sound guy. Jeff Molesky, you know Mole, right?
Of course.
So we used Mole for sound the other night, bringing in, two 18s on each side of the stage and
All these
rack of
Crown
speakers on the
power
top.
amps.
Oh, sure.
Dude, people are looking at us loading in. They're like, "Oh my, what is that? Are you, all that stuff you guys are bringing?" It's like, yeah, so we can sound awesome.
It's a rock and
'Cause
roll show.
Big
Idiot.
means loud and warm.
Yeah.
It's not loud and shrilly and small stuff. I mean, we got to project ourselves in a certain way.
So
You
he
know
did-
what I
he
mean?
did
So
our
that's
show
what
that-
we're
yeah.
that's what we're doing.
Did our show that day and then an orchestra the next day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Out at Emerson Park. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mole's a big shout out to Mole.
Yep.
He's
Been
the
around forever.
He's the best around, man, and good company.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Trandon's saying this is the mess everybody expected, and so it is.
Perfect.
About that.
The mess we expect.
Jason Clifford saying "State of Love and Trust." Are you guys? Is that on your set list?
I've requested it. We'll see what the band says.
We just talked
I'm
about it.
Still,
You're a rookie. You're not allowed to request
yeah,
stuff.
I'm still in the tryout phase.
You are.
No, I'll tell you. I'll say it
Probation
right now.
period.
I got a message last night from Jake. Scotty wants to do "State of Love and Trust." I think we owe it to him since he's learning the 50 songs that we threw at him. So, I love the tune, and of course we're going to do it. So
Nice.
yeah, we'll get it on there. I don't know if it'll be in time for Lukens, but we got good Pearl Jam on the
Yeah, we
list.
do.
Nice. Shout out to the boys from Motor Lord. They're checking in right now.
Hey, Ray.
Oh, Lord.
Lord.
Yep.
Love those guys. May Wilcox is saying have the 19th marked on her calendar. We'll check it out.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's cool. Shout out to Big Blue North.
Hey.
He's hanging out. Hey,
They're the reason. You know that.
let me tell you something. They're the reason why you're in this band?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yep.
I saw Jeff Adderman perform on stage yesterday, like in front of an audience.
Piano?
So jealous.
Like seriously, like Jeff.
So jealous.
Shut up.
As somebody described to
What
me,
if there are
Jeff
no
Adderman is Phantom of the
accidents?
Opera over there at Big Blue North, and he
Oh, yeah.
just doesn't. We're more like Dracula, but he doesn't leave the whole.
Confines of the
No.
He
church.
does not.
Right.
So seeing him up there, I thought it was an illusion at first. I was like, wait, that's Jeff? Oh my God, that is Jeff. And
I
he's
think-
starting to look like a shaman too.
Yeah, but I think that he's got a clone too. I think he's like he's got a clone that goes
like
out
the
and does this
Undertaker.
stuff. Yeah,
The Undertaker.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's got a clone or so, because there was a Jeff and Pam sighting at One Jenny when we played the other night.
No.
Yeah, outside in the tent. And I mean, they stayed I counted 45 seconds that they were there, and then they left because we saw.
Maybe they're going to Kelly's studio to get some Yako's tacos.
Oh God, Yako's Tacos.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool to see Jeff back up on stage again.
Dude, I
He's
was-
playing with Mikey Powell. They sound great, man. It's Mikey Powell, John Hannes
God, I'm
from
so
Horizon,
jealous.
Adam Manius
That's
playing
awesome.
drums. Yeah, it's a great freaking band.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Great freaking band.
I was recording with Bob D and Kelly Yako at Big Blue, and Kelly's just talking about 9-ball and bands back in the day, and all of a sudden Pamela, she perked up. She's like, Scott, do you know Jake Bunger? I said, I've heard of him, from Rattlebasket. She's like, he's got a band out in Syracuse called Seattle Suns, and they're looking for a bass player. I'm like, oh, okay. She goes, if you want, I'll put you in contact with him. I said, I'll think about it. And then a week went by, I forgot about it. And we weren't doing much, and I'm like, man, I do like that music, I said, I'd reach out to her, see if we can hook something up. And that's when she put me in contact with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
The
cool.
rest is history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kevin Dean is saying the mesh you expected to clarify is Tommy's band that's playing at the benefit this week. And it's also
That's
it's going to be the
right,
title
that
of this podcast.
Thank you.
Right, yeah.
Thank you, Kevin.
Nice.
Yeah,
Thank you,
shout out to Kevin, man. I miss you,
Yeah.
brother. Hit me up, man.
Every time I talk about you, he always goes, Z.
That's funny. Tammy's saying Max has shirts with his gigs on the back of them.
Oh, okay,
which
cool.
is pretty much just like
There's a silhouette behind them, too, of him
Fratello's.
with a broom in his hand as well.
yeah. Oh, cool.
Ah.
He's a cleaner, man. That's all he does.
He's a cleaner. He's
Yeah.
so OCD. Well,
Oh,
you know,
God.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Oh, my God. When he came in that day, remember that day he came in to do original songs? He was like, these are probably all going to suck, you know, man. You know, I haven't sung these in a while. I mean, it's kind of early, and like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I'm like, just fucking sing
I don't know,
it.
man. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's probably going to suck. People are going to hate it, but,
People
you
are
know.
gonna hate this.
Yeah, exactly.
We always told him, he's like, I don't play my originals because people don't listen to them. I go, put out a specific channel, say, hey, Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, I'm playing from 6 to 7, just my originals, and see who tunes in.
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know, man.
It's Yep.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
Maybe.
think
Yeah,
people are
maybe
gonna
I'll
like
think
it.
about it.
I don't know. I always told him if he has an ounce of confidence in himself, he'd be dangerous.
Oh,
he
my
would.
God,
He'd
yeah.
be
I
a
know.
monster.
Yeah.
He would.
Yep.
Shout out to Michelle McSweeney over there at Utica Coffee. Hi, sweetie.
Yeah.
Thank you for checking in. If you guys are watching on Facebook, please click the share button. I do got to get out of here really, really soon. This weekend, they are playing at the Lost Horizon for the benefit. What was the guy's name? Chuck Vassar?
Yep. Chuck Vassar.
Chuck
Yep.
Vassar.
Yep.
Chuck Vassar playing that benefit. But also coming up next Thursday on the 19th at
Yes.
Lucan's, Seattle Suns. Check it out. It's going to be great. I can't wait to see the band. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be there at Lucan's.
That's okay. We'll be around.
I'm
for
on
a
the
long,
road
long
that
time.
week.
I'll
We
take
love
some,
you a
I'll
long
take some
time.
videos for you.
Huh?
I'll take some videos for you.
Yeah, you're not playing?
No.
What?
Come out to Ales the 29th.
Boom. That's on.
Sunday
Yeah,
night.
that'll be a good one.
Yeah.
That'll
There
be
you
a
go.
And
good
it's
one
during
out
the
there.
fair, too, right? Perfect.
Yeah.
It
We're
is,
in.
too. Yeah.
Awesome. Justin, what are you playing this week?
Wednesday, I'm playing the Alien Food Truck Frenzy with Jose. Thursday, the Showtime Trios at the Celtic Carpet, 5:30. Friday, Portsmouth Duo Station 233 from 6 to 10. And Saturday, Showtime at Harpoon Eddy, 7 to 11.
Always so busy.
Right on.
He's always so busy.
Good for you, dude.
Thanks, man.
Working it.
Like he
then-
said, he booked so many gigs. So last year there was nothing going on. You got to
But
make
that was
sure.
a mistake that I made though, because my wife actually told me to stop booking gigs like midway through the spring, like when we knew we were going to open up. Like at that point, it was like beginning of summer, because what was happening was I was booking myself so frequently, like by myself, because I didn't know what was going to happen with the band. And then all of a sudden, the gigs for the band started coming in, and I'm like, the whole month of July, the only day off I had during the week was Tuesday, and that was the day that we rehearsed. So I literally, I sang every night of the week for the whole month of July.
Killing it. You're killing it, bro. I love it. Stay busy, though.
Yeah,
Keep
killing
shining.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just keep going. You know.
Drink some honey.
I'm trying.
Just throw it down your throat.
Yeah.
I'm
That's,
trying.
that's
This is
a Ronnie
this is
James
the
Dio
end.
trick.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
end of an allergy attack for me
Yeah.
from a week ago. So
And it's not COVID.
no, thank God. I literally I was scared. I got tested. I was scared to death because I mean, how many gigs I would have had to cancel? You know, you got to be out for 14 days and all that bullshit. So
Yeah.
you know, I mean, you know, it's people make money. You know what I mean? People got to make money, and the bar owners got to make money. The rest of my band's got to make money. You know.
Weird times we're living in, but
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're busy. And rest that
Yeah.
throat, bro.
I'm gonna
Rest
try.
it up. SeattleSuns.live.
SeattleSuns.live. You got it.
You can
Love it.
check them out on
Yeah.
the interwebs.
Please do.
And their tour dates and merchandise and all that you can find on your website.
Yeah, we're going to start. We need to update some things, but like I say, now that things are happening, we're going to have new content and things to throw on there, and yeah.
Awesome.
So
Awesome. Great hang today, fellas. Thank
Yeah,
you so
very
much
much.
for
Thanks for
coming
having
in.
us.
This is a lot of fun, a lot of laughs.
Brought you some Scotty bass picks too, even though I don't use picks. But
Oh, I'll take them all.
Yeah, I had
I'll take
picks
them
made
all.
right here.
Yep.
Wipe my ass with them.
There you go. Perfect.
Shout out to EJA Moving Services, Joey's at 307, Utica Coffee, my attorney Dave Longaretta, Saranac Brewery, Under Too Long, a great book by Billy the Liquor Guy. Check it out on Amazon. And also, we cannot forget Ballsy, ballwash.com.
Nut rub. Stay fresh, my friends.
I'm telling you, it works, brother. It works. Get yourself some nut rub. It's deodorant for your balls. It's great. And you don't get the chafe or the sweaty mess that you would normally get working in 90-degree heat.
Water Safari should be selling that.
They should left and right. I should have had samples at Woodfest this weekend. I was like, why
my
didn't I
God.
grab any samples? People.
Yep.
Yeah. So All right, guys. We'll
right,
see you
thank you.
tomorrow. Thank you
Awesome,
so
see you.
much. Good meeting you. We'll
Yeah,
see you
yeah.
soon. Seattle Suns, go
Totally
check them
fun.
out live at Luke Inns or check them out this weekend at the Lost Horizon. You guys have yourself a good day. Later.